What's up, y'all? It's your boy Deli Del. So go ahead and ring that bell, subscribe to me so you can react to what I see. So today I'm going to be giving you guys some predictions for the upcoming WWE pay-per-view event, Money in the Bank 2018. So I'm going to go through this card here. We're going to talk about it. I'm going to basically give my thoughts on who I want to win and who I think will win. We'll try to keep it that simple. So to basically just let's go ahead and hop right into it. Just to start off, so we got the Bludgeon Brothers versus the Club. I can't even really tell you who I want to win this match, because in order to tell you who I want to win this match, I'd have to give a shit about this match, and I don't give a shit about this match. But I just feel like it's going to be the Bludgeon Brothers. I mean, they've been champions and have barely been on TV in 2 months. I mean, why take the belt? I don't understand what's happening at all there. I don't. I really don't. But yeah. You know what? Just to be petty, I'm gonna say that I want the Club to win, just because the Bludgeon Brothers interrupted the classic that we were going to get at Fastlane of the New Days versus the Usos. It was already on its way to another absolute classic, and then so because of that, I guess I'll say Club. Then we got the Deleters of Worlds versus the B Team. Now, I know a lot of people have been really shitting on this match, right? Especially over a lot of the stupid antics B Team been doing, barbecue and over celebrate and all that, right? But I think, honestly, if they were to capture the Raw Tag Team titles from the Deleters of Worlds at Money in the Bank, it'll check a couple of boxes. Number one, it gives the B Team the push that they deserve. Gives Curtis Axel and Bo Dallas what they deserve. Number two, it solves 2 in 1 problems. It gives them an actual feud, an actual storyline to move forward on, but it also gives the Deleters of Worlds a storyline, because it's like, okay, they're over. Everybody loves Matt Hardy. They love Bray Wyatt, but their storylines have been so flat. I'm sorry, I take it back. They've had no storylines. Only thing they do is periodically come out there, beat up a jobber team, and go. Like, that's it. You know, so it's not. This would actually give them maybe some back and forth dynamic. I want that to happen, and I think that's what's gonna happen. Hopefully. Then we got Bobby Lashley versus Sami Zayn. I really didn't care about this match until Sami Zayn mentioned the whole, maybe you're not even a vet thing. Yeah, that kind of pissed me off. Yeah, so I hope that Bobby Lashley breaks Sami Zayn's neck. So, I took that one kind of personal. Anyway, so next, after that, I don't know what order these matches are coming in, but we've got Daniel Bryan versus Big Cass. Now, here's the thing. I want Daniel Bryan to win in any match that Daniel Bryan is in, unless he were to face The Undertaker. And why would Daniel Bryan face The Undertaker? So, yeah, I'm going to root for Daniel Bryan regardless of regardless of who he goes against. But he's definitely not going to win this time around. He already beat Big Cass and made him tap. Nah, 50-50 booking, people. What's wrong with y'all? Big Cass is definitely going to win. Honestly, though, here's the thing. I don't want that to happen, but that's what's going to happen. But don't be shocked if it's a complete squash. Nobody wants to see Daniel Bryan get squashed. All I'm saying is, because keep that in mind when thinking about how WWE makes decisions. Now, we got a couple more interesting matches that I want to get a little bit more into here. So we've got Seth Rollins versus Elias for the Intercontinental title. Now, I'm sure everybody that watches wrestling and knows anything about any of the dirt sheets, reports or anything like that, everybody probably feels the same way. And I'm not even going to cite sources or do none of that. But what I'm going to say is this. If there is not a plan to have Seth Rollins face Brock Lesnar for the Universal title, there is absolutely, listen to me, WWE, listen, look at me. There is absolutely no reason to take the title away from Seth Rollins. None. Zero. No. But, however, if that is the case, then I'm totally fine with it. Hell yeah. Elias can squash Seth Rollins if he's just gonna, no, don't do that. But if Seth Rollins, again, if he's gonna go face Brock Lesnar, then absolutely have him drop the title, 100%. But if anybody with half a brain knows how WWE works, that's not gonna happen. It's gonna be Roman Reigns, and so Seth better keep the damn title. So moving on to now, Nia Jax versus Ronda Rousey for the Raw Women's Championship. Oh shit! Yeah, this match is gonna be terrible. Not very excited to see this match. I definitely am gonna watch it, to see, because I wasn't that excited to see her match at WrestleMania because I thought it was gonna be shit, and look what happened. But that's also when you're putting a match together with Kurt Angle and Triple H, not Nia Jax. So I mean, I don't know. I don't think that this is gonna be great. I think that Ronda's definitely gonna win. Why on God's green earth would they have Ronda Rousey lose her first singles match on a pay-per-view to Nia Jax? Could be some funny business, but nah, not happening. They're making too much money from her. There's no way they're gonna stop her momentum like that in any way, shape, or form. Now, however, that's exactly what I want them to do. Not because I don't like Ronda Rousey. I love Ronda Rousey. But it needs to feel real. If this is really not just a one-year smash and grab, it needs to feel real. She needs to go through tribulation. She needs to get pinned. She needs to get beat one or two times so that we can get behind her. I don't know. I mean, it's legit if she was to just go through and just completely beat the shit out of every woman in the roster. I get it. But Nia Jax made some kind of good points that you need to at least tend to within the storyline. The extra things that can be done within WWE, like let it play out for Ronda Rousey really getting her first competition of a wrestling match in WWE versus a legit competitor, not versus a part-timer who wrestles once every 7 years. Not that, but somebody actually worth some shit. Let her go against an Ember Moon. Let her go against a Sasha Banks. Let her go against a Naomi and Asuka. Not none of that. Those are all those could all be pay-per-view matches. But even still, let her go against a trying to think who's on Raw. Riot Squad. There you go. Let her beat the shit out the Riot Squad just continuously. I don't know. But yeah, I just don't think that they should push her that quick. Because I feel like that's going to take away from the magical moment, from the magic later on down the line, of building her up as of this monster. By the time the WrestleMania rolls around, I feel like that magic will have worn off. I just feel that way. Well, not will have worn off, but it won't be to the level that they intend for it to be, or that they want it to be, in order for this fabled match that they want to do of Ronda Rousey versus Charlotte Flair to have as much hype as they want it to. I feel like they should definitely wait a little bit, but it's WWE. They're gonna do what the fuck they want to do. So now, that being said, Asuka versus Carmella. What I just said about Nia Jax versus Ronda Rousey ties in my thoughts on the Asuka versus Carmella match as well. Here's the thing. I love Asuka. I absolutely love every single thing about her. From her music, all the colors, her dancing and the entrance, the kicks, punches, the submissions, all of that. I love all of that with Asuka. So I'm definitely biased on that one, wanting Asuka to win. The thing is, I am terrified. I'm terrified that they're going to actually have her lose. Here's why, right? So there's been quite some foreshadowing lately, right? So, number one, I mean, she looked entirely too strong last night. She looked entirely too strong last night as she made Carmella tap a couple days just before their match on Sunday. Come on, son. You made her look too strong so they can just shove that shit in our face on Sunday. That's all that is. Now, there is a possibility. I mean, the other thing is, did y'all see last night? Well, if last night when I'm recording this video, at least, when after the match, after the 10-woman tag match, you know, the 5 women who won, which of course were the 4 women who are going to be in the Money in the Bank ladder match from SmackDown, which is, again, Naomi, Lana, Becky Lynch, and Charlotte. They were all in the ring, of course, with Asuka, and they all gave a group hug. The storytelling here was great with their body language. They all gave each other a group hug. They all gave the other 5 that stare that, yeah, you better get the fuck out of here, we run this type look, right? But then, almost in perfect harmony, Asuka standing there in the middle. Then you got Becky Lynch on one side, Lana on one side, Naomi on one side, and Charlotte on one side. And at first, when I first looked at it, it looked like Charlotte and Asuka were just locking eyes and looking each other up and down on some old, what's up, what you want, you know? But then I looked, and all of them were looking at her like that. And I'm like, oh, okay. And it got me really, really excited. I'm like, oh, yeah, they already know what it is. Because Asuka, and immediately, as soon as I got excited, it immediately reminded me of how I felt about the WrestleMania 34 match of Charlotte versus Asuka. I wasn't doing reactions on YouTube or anything like that when that happened, but just go YouTube reaction to Asuka WrestleMania 34. You're welcome. Nobody thought that was going to happen. And everybody is so 100% sure there's no way that Carmella's going to beat Asuka. I mean, they finally just start building Asuka back up. There's no way that they're going to do that. Listen, I'll be the happiest fan in the world if Asuka beats her. Listen. But it's just, I don't see it happening. I see Carmella beating Asuka, which is going to generate hella genuine heat from the fans, which she's good at doing. Great heel, and build her up as this absolute massive mountain for Charlotte to be able to climb, you know. But well, basically, yeah, they're gonna build up Carmella so that when Charlotte finally does beat her, it'll feel that much more magical and that much more, you know, special. And I feel like, to tie that into what I was saying about the Raw part of it with Ronda Rousey, I feel like they should wait and time that. If these are the storylines they're gonna go with, they should wait and maybe time in Ronda Rousey finally getting a breakthrough and winning a champion and becoming the champion on Raw, with Charlotte Flair doing the same thing with Carmella on SmackDown. If y'all are trying to build this to have a women's match be the first time ever be the main event of SmackDown, you need to go all in on it. So, I mean, what I mean by that is, by the time you really start up for the going in that direction, like, it needs to be full stop. You're not going to be able to go, I mean, it needs to be full go. You're not going to be able to just be full go for 12 straight months or 10, 9, whatever it is until WrestleMania. You need probably 5-6 months to build up that big of a rivalry, and you need to do it consistently. It needs to be, you know, name drop here, name drop there. Oh, they doing this. Hints here, hints there. Maybe have them have a little face-to-face square off at Survivor Series, champion versus champion match, maybe. The rematch. I don't even know how they're gonna make this happen, or they're gonna try to make this happen. It doesn't even make sense. It's probably not even actually going to happen. But if that is in fact the direction that they are going, my point is that Carmella will retain. Now, Very simple here. AJ Styles versus Shinsuke Nakamura. Shinsuke better fucking win. Why is we even still seeing this match? Shinsuke is only even having this match right now because he keeps punching AJ Styles in the balls and pissing him off. He was supposed to get his one damn opportunity at WrestleMania, which he lost cleanly. So if he doesn't win this time, so we can actually get a final answer and final result on this match. If he doesn't win, what did we just watch for the last 3 months? But it is WWE. So, I don't know, man. I definitely want Shinsuke to win. I definitely think Shinsuke would win. I'm gonna confidently say that. Now, for the men's Money in the Bank match, the thing is, I want it to be the New Day member that they pick, be Big E, and I want him to win it. That's what I want to happen. That's exactly what I want to happen. Do I think that will happen? Absolutely the fuck not. Yeah, I mean, the favorites currently are The Miz and Braun Strowman, and honestly, I think that they're gonna make The Miz. But I'm sorry, they could make it The Miz, but honestly, I think they're going to give it to Braun Strowman. And I feel like it's not necessary. A lot of people want to see Braun Strowman as Money in the Bank, but it's like, come on, bro. Does Braun Strowman need to be Money in the Bank? He's 6'9", 385 pounds, and can flip a fucking car. As long as he can still do those things, he doesn't need that to add anything to his character, storyline, any of that nature. He can, anytime that you want him to go, just go against Brock Lesnar or whoever the fuck it is, you can just do that. The fans will respond. It doesn't matter. He's Braun Strowman. It doesn't matter. Like, it's not necessary, but I think that that's what they'll do. Now, as far as the women's Money in the Bank ladder match, now that's a little more interesting. Here's the thing, right? So there are 3 women here in this match that I absolutely love and will be completely ecstatic if they win the match. And not to get a little racist here, it's not like they're all the same color or anything like that. But Sasha Banks, Ember Moon, and Naomi. I wouldn't be mad at either 3 of them. Here's the thing though, I don't want either 3 of them to win this match, nor do I think either of the 3 of them will win this match. Who I want to win this match is Becky Lynch. Why? Because Becky Lynch needs it. Real quick, let's just go over why the other people don't need it and she does. Sasha Banks is a great performer, completely established, still gets huge pops every time she comes out. She's of course got that storyline with Bayley that can, play out. It depends on how they want to play that out, but at the end of the day, if WWE decides they want to get this shit together and just go, okay, we're going to do Sasha versus Bayley on Monday Night Raw and y'all actually going to have this match, you really not going to be invested in watching Sasha Banks and Bayley put on a classic? Really? Really? I don't care how much you dislike the storyline. You really not going to be invested in that match to see who wins? Okay. Ember Moon, she's new. She hasn't really had enough time to fizzle out. She's got a lot of momentum that she is currently building. What reason will we need to take her out of this match for? I mean, when does she need to win this match for? Alexa Bliss? Dude, Alexa Bliss is one of the best heels Alexa Bliss is the best heel in the women's division right now. She doesn't really need anything else to add to that. I mean, yeah, the whole heel as the money, it worked for Carmella, but it was like Carmella needed that. You know what I'm saying? Like, she had just, the whole thing with the moonwalking track, that was all falling short. She had lost a lot of the magic of course, being with Enzo and Cass. She needed it. She needed it at that time. You know what I mean? She had that whole James Ellsworth thing too going, but Charlotte, come on, dog. As long as Ric Flair is still her father, dead or alive, she doesn't need any enhancements to her character or storyline. It's not necessary is what I'm saying. I'm not saying keep it away from her. What I'm saying is, why does Charlotte Flair need that? Charlotte Flair, Sasha Banks, they could easily just walk into any title picture and just be like, hey, I want that bitch. I'm in this now. And everybody will be cool. Like, everybody's going to be like, what? All right, cool. Sasha Banks is in the match. Like, Charlotte Flair, she's already over like that. When it comes to Becky, it's not even like heavy cheers anymore. It hasn't switched to boos. It's starting to become more silence, more apathy, more no reaction instead of a good reaction or a bad reaction. And that's the worst thing for a sports entertainer, is if you're getting absolutely no reaction. Like, the crowd doesn't want to see you whoop some ass. They don't want to see you get your ass kicked. They just don't want to see you at all. That's when you need something that spark. And that's why Becky needs it. I mean, Natalya, Lana, Naomi, they all got total divas. Need I say more? You know what? I don't, but I will. Naomi on Total Divas both of them, actually both Naomi and Lana on Total Divas can play their storylines with their husbands, respective husbands, both on and off camera. I'm sorry, on WWE TV and on their reality show. You know what I'm saying? And they don't need any more exposure or anything that's gonna. What I'm saying is they have a strong fan base that stands behind them just simply because of that. You know what I'm saying? Like, Becky at this point doesn't have any other legs to stand on. Oh, she was great 2 or 3 years ago. She was one of the 4 horsewomen of NXT. That's wonderful. What have you done for me lately? That's, you know what I'm saying? So that's why I think Becky, that's why I want Becky to win. That's why I think Becky should win. That's why I'm predicting that Becky should win. So that all being said, those have been my predictions for the upcoming 2016 Money in the Bank card coming. Of course, tune into that on the WWE Network. What's that, Sunday the 17th? I think it starts at. I want Becky to win, but they're gonna have Charlotte win. I just have that feeling, but that's what's gonna happen. So yeah, that really sucks, because again, Charlotte just doesn't need it at all in any way, shape, or form. But I just feel like they're gonna go ahead and pull the trigger entirely too early on the Charlotte thing. So yeah, that's probably what's gonna happen. Maybe WrestleMania rematch if somehow Asuka ends up beating Carmella. I don't know. I mean, but let me know what you guys think down in the comments. That was pretty much my thoughts on the WWE Money in the Bank 2016 upcoming pay-per-view. I'm thinking about doing one, give my thoughts on the Takeover Chicago too, but I don't follow NXT enough to give a full opinion like that, like how I just did on this one. So probably not. Probably not. Oh, wait. Okay. So probably not. Thinking about doing a live review for it though. Thinking about that. So let me know in the comments if you guys want to see that. See me do a live review or a live reaction, I should say, for NXT Takeover Chicago coming up this Saturday. But other than that, make sure you guys check out the. Let me know what you guys think. Let me know down in the comments what your predictions were. Do you agree with me? Do you disagree? Do you think it's going to be Becky Lynch that does actually win it? Do you think it's going to be Miz that wins? Let me know. Share your opinion, but make sure you leave a comment on this video. Make sure you like this video, share it, and don't forget, ring the bell for Deli Del. Subscribe to me so you can react to what I see. Peace.